keeping an eye on the time. It's 17 after 6. Good to be with you. This really is for the Cape area for today and going into the weekend. It's not going to be good news weather-wise, I'm afraid. SA Weather Service is warning of heavy rainfall and very cold conditions in the Cape provinces from today all the way until Sunday, I'm afraid. So let's get a sense of just how bad this could be and why it's also happening. Always good to hear from Venetia Phakula from the SA Weather Service joining me this morning. Hi, Venetia. Good to have you back with us. Okay, let's find out just how bad it's going to be. Let's talk rain and temperatures. What are we expecting?
There's another cold front approaching the Western Cape. It will make landfall sometime tonight. And this cold front is bringing significant amount of rainfall over the Western Cape, extending to the Eastern Cape on Saturday. And with it, we see snowfall over the high-lying areas of the Western Cape and the Eastern Cape. Heavy falls expected along the south coast of the Western Cape and the Eastern Cape, mainly tomorrow. So this particular system is going to bring very cold, wet, windy conditions over those two provinces, the Western Cape and the Eastern Cape.
And when we talk about the warnings specifically, what level of warning are we talking about? Especially, I imagine, for the rain because of the low-lying areas. That's an issue every time there's heavy rain. What level of warning are we talking about?
So far, we have issued a level 6 for the coastal areas for tomorrow for disruptive rainfall, and level 4 for the snowfall because we expect it to be thick, and it might also cause disruption over the Western Cape and the Eastern Cape, and this is particularly for the weekend, Saturday into Sunday.
And then, is this fairly normal for this time of the year? I mean, I know we're still midwinter, but with warnings like this, it seems fairly unusual to someone untrained like me. Is this out of the ordinary, or is this quite normal for this time of year?
It is quite normal, especially for those two provinces. That's the time where they normally get their rainfall. So these cold fronts that are passing, that's the time that normally gives rainfall over the Western Cape and the Eastern Cape. So it's not particularly unusual. What we still need to go and do a bit of further investigation into is did we have so much cold fronts passing through, bringing significant amount of snowfall over these areas for winter? So they normally do, but did we in the past have so much events, especially running concurrently after each other like that? But normally it's their rainfall season. They normally get such systems.
Okay, so not that unusual, but I think it's a good point because even for those of us up here in Johannesburg as well, it has felt like we're getting smacked by cold front after cold front a bit more regularly than what I can remember. But to be fair, I have a short memory as well, so it might just be me. So tell me when you get that information. I'd like to hear about that. Venetia, just as I say goodbye to you, so we're talking today, Saturday, Sunday. From next week down in the Cape provinces, are we pretty much back to normal, or is there anything else we should be worried about? High winds, suddenly very dry weather, or what does next week look like? Are we back to normal?
For next week, they are back to normal. There's still some cold fronts that will be passing through, but they will bring a bit of light rain over those provinces. Nothing as significant as what we're expecting over this weekend.